Hey, it's the Love Guru and welcome back. This is video 2 in the free 4-part video series where I am breaking you out of the dating matrix. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 2 ways that you know whether you're in the dating matrix or not. And by ways, I am talking about thoughts, beliefs. 2 thoughts, 2 beliefs that you have that can tell you right off the bat that you are in the dating matrix or you're not. So the first one is that dating to find the one, or just dating is hard, or finding the one is hard, or looking for love is hard, or dating is a hassle. So I know I shared a couple different variations of that. It's still the same thought. At least in my mind, it falls into the same category. It just has different variations. So think about that for a second. And I'm assuming that since you were looking for this information and you're on this video series, you found my website, that you are having some form of struggle, annoyance, frustration with dating, with finding the one. And there's no judgment here because I have been there. I was struggling for years trying to figure it out, and I was really annoyed about it. I get really worked up about things. I don't know if you could tell yet, my personality, but I get really passionate about stuff. So I was really frustrated because I really wanted to find the one. So if you are feeling that finding the one is hard, if it's hard work, if it feels like a second job, if it's frustrating, then you, my friend, are stuck in the dating matrix. That is one of the signs. A way to the thought that you have when you're not in the matrix, when you've broken out of the faulty thought patterns, when you've broken out of the illusion, the man-made programming that's been passed down, when you're broken out of that, you realize that finding the one is actually very easy, and attracting love is very easy. And we'll get to that. For the time being, I want you just to recognize that you either are in the dating matrix or you're not. Okay, so that's the first step, is recognizing sort of what the issue is. Okay, because all along, if you've been looking for information, or maybe if you haven't and you've just been having trouble in your love life, you might know that there's a problem, but you might not know what the problem is. And in this video, I'm bringing to your awareness, with these, I'm going to share another thought process that you know that you have, that you can tell whether you're in the dating matrix or not. So at least now we're like identifying what the issue is. So if you have that first belief that it's hard to find the one, it's frustrating to find the one, it feels like a second job, hey, guess what? You're in the dating matrix. Okay, so at least we zeroed in on the problem. Now, number 2, the other thought process that you may or may not have, well, you will have if you're in the dating matrix, but I don't know if you have it, you'll let me know, is that you have to be reliant on someone or something to find you the one. So it's something external. And by that, what I mean is you feel that you have to go to a matchmaker, or you feel that you have to look online for love, or you feel that you have to ask friends to match you up, or you feel you have to use a dating app, or you feel you have to go to charity events or high society events to look for the one, or every time when you go outside the house, you're looking around looking for love. So it's all that feeling that, I'm sorry, zoned out for a second. It's that whole feeling that you have to be reliant on someone or something to find you love. Now, I call myself a matchmaker, or actually Spirit was sort of telling me, hey, you're a matchmaker too. You should be using that label. And I was like, really? Because people don't come to me and I match them up with, it's not like I go looking for their one, like a traditional matchmaker would be. And Spirit was saying to me, right, but you are matching people up with their soulmates, the one. You are matching them up with the one. What you are doing is, and I call myself an empowering alternative to a traditional matchmaker, because with a traditional matchmaker, you're reliant on them to find you someone. And if they don't find you somebody, or if you break up with that person, or they break up with you, or it doesn't work out for whatever reason, then you're stuck in that victim zone of having to go back to the person to find you someone new. And that's what I want to point out here, is that all these tools that I've pointed out as far as using a traditional matchmaker, or going online, or even feeling like you have to go to a singles event or a charity event, or using a dating app, or any of these things, it's reliant on someone or something else. Whereas so if you have any of those thoughts that if I don't do online dating, if I don't go to a traditional matchmaker, how the heck am I going to find love? It's going to be much harder for me to find love. So again, if you have any of those thoughts, any of those beliefs, you, my friend, are stuck in the dating matrix. If you are busted out of the dating matrix, you understand and you know how to attract the one, because it is something internal. There are internal things that you do. I call it preparing yourself for the one. And that's what I teach my clients on how to do. And you're welcome to learn how to do this too. This is stuff that I teach in my book, Do You Know My Husband? You can get that. I'll show you a little picture of it so you know what I'm talking about. So you can get the book. You can join my program, which is Ditching the Dating Game, which is about being yourself and easily attracting the one. Or you can come to a live event in New York City, or of course you can work with me privately. So when you're busted out of the dating matrix, you are prepared for love. You understand, you're not in victim mode that you're reliant on someone or something else. You have the tools. You know how to do whatever you need to do internally to attract love outside. You know it's an inside job of how you attract it out there, rather than going out there, going to someone to go find it for you, searching. So those are two beliefs, those are two thoughts that you have when you are stuck in the dating matrix, and versus the other things that I shared with you, that finding the one is easy, finding love is easy, and that you have the power within you, that you're empowered to attract the one yourself. And that is how you view it when you are out of the matrix. So as I shared, if you're intrigued by this stuff, you want to go deeper, there's resources below. Tomorrow, I'm going to share video 3, where we are talking about how, what is the video 3? How it's actually good to scare people away, scare potential dates away. So we're going to get into that tomorrow, because, remember the thought, one of the thoughts in the dating matrix is that you don't want to scare dates away. So we're going to get into that tomorrow. Well, actually not tomorrow. In a couple of days, you'll get the video. And I look forward to sharing that with you. And thanks for joining me for this video. And I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.